Why Denmark is the happiest country. The New World Happiness Report again ranks Denmark among the top 3 happiest of 155 countries surveyed, a distinction that the country has earned for 7 consecutive years. The US, on the other hand, ranked 18th in this year's World Happiness Report, a 4-spot drop from last year's report. Denmark's place among the world's happiest countries is consistent with many other national surveys of happiness, or, as psychologists call it, subjective well-being. Scientists like to study and argue about how to measure things. But when it comes to happiness, a general consensus seems to have emerged. Depending on the scope and purpose of the research, happiness is often measured using objective indicators, data on crime, income, civic engagement, and health, and subjective methods, such as asking people how frequently they experience positive and negative emotions. Yes, Danes have a stable government, low levels of public corruption, and access to high-quality education and health care. The country does have the highest taxes in the world, but the vast majority of Danes happily pay. They believe higher taxes can create a better society. Perhaps most importantly, however, they value a cultural construct called hygge. The Oxford Dictionary added the word in June 2017, and it refers to high-quality social interactions. Hygge is sometimes translated as cozy, but a better definition of hygge is intentional intimacy, which can happen when you have safe, balanced and harmonious shared experiences. A cup of coffee with a friend in front of a fireplace might qualify, as could a summer picnic in the park. A family might have a hygge evening that entails board games and treats, or friends might get together for a casual dinner with dimmed lighting, good food, and easygoing fun. Most Danish social events are expected to be hyggelige, so it would be a harsh critique to say that a party or dinner wasn't hyggelige. Research on hygge has found that in Denmark, it's integral to people's sense of well-being. It acts as a buffer against stress, while also creating a space to build camaraderie. In a highly individualized country like Denmark, hygge can promote egalitarianism and strengthen trust. It would be fair to say that hygge is fully integrated into the Danish cultural psyche and culture. It has also become a bit of a global phenomenon. Amazon now sells more than 900 books on hygge, and Instagram has over 3 million posts with the hashtag hygge. Google Trends data show a big jump in searches for hygge beginning in October 2016. Nor is Denmark the only country that has a word for a concept similar to hygge. The Norwegians have koselig, the Swedes mysig, the Dutch gezelligheid and the Germans gemütlichkeit. In the US, which also places a high value on individualism, there's no real cultural equivalent of hygge. Income is generally associated with happiness, yet even though the country's GDP has been rising and its unemployment rates have been declining, levels of happiness in the US have been steadily decreasing. At 60.2%, Denmark last year had the highest top personal income tax rate among the 34 countries in the OECD, an organization of developed and emerging countries. And that 60.2% applied to income over roughly $55,000. Surprisingly, they are one of the most happiest nation in the world. At its core, hygge is about building intimacy and trust with others. Americans could probably use a little more of it in their lives.